We are live.
It's May 22nd, I think, yes, and it's the government committee, the best conference committee.
Right.
So it's H.951.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So we just have a couple of things and we'll have some more things when we meet again.
Okay.
But we will agree to the post permanency adoption funding. That's lines 54 and 55. We haven't actually talked about that yet, but we did have our slides and we'll agree to that.
There's also a line 46 is further snack.
Is there 46? Oh, good.
Yeah.
Read that one too. Excellent. That's 3. And then we sort of revised the ethics information that you gave us yesterday and clarified it. I think we talked a little bit about that, putting a date on. So, and then I asked Grady if you'd present it, give it to me, so we see all the pieces of the ethics, even though they aren't going to show up in the budget in this order. But that the report would be on or before January 15th, 2027. We want to have a specific date. We talked about including GovOps in both bodies as well as the appropriations committees. And again, using the Senate's language, organizational structure, workload and capacity, including information on current personnel management structure, the 2 full-time equivalents, and recommendations for reducing or eliminating duties given to it through prior legislation enactment, et cetera, based on capacity. So that was mostly your language. And then, so,
Actually, just ask me, so when the second instance,
yeah,
is that mean if they wanted to contract legal services, they could do that? The way it says for personnel that.
So the language in 136.2 is specific to positions that are actually established at the commission. I know that the executive director for some other investigative things, the statute has the ability to contract that separate from the actual full-time equivalents here.
okay. And then the third section is just to stay with the specific of the establishment of the position. And so I had asked, we had talked yesterday about having a staff attorney. We want to be sure that they were in good standing or actually able to practice law. And we checked with our expert, Joey Fiscal. And could you just tell us, Amy?
Amy Pope, the Joint Fiscal Office. So a staff attorney, if we're following a staff attorney pay plan, to be a part of the pay plan, to be a staff attorney, you have to be practicing law, which means you would be a member of the bar.
So we don't have to say it, which is our concern.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
So if you are comfortable with this language, then we can close a whole lot of other things.
I think, yeah, no, we have one member that's not happy about it, but it's willing to go on.
Okay, now. So that would mean we could close this, the treasurer position, so line 2.
Yeah.
Line 4, and related to that position, 4, 5. We agreed on the mediator, so that's 6. No, we're not removing, we're adding them back. So we're not concurring. Right, on 6 and 7. We're adding that.
House.
Right. And then.
So just with like house with language.
Right. And then we go to the next page, lines 36 and 37, teachers' retirement. And I have the next one I have is 140. Line 114. This is in the language section, C100, adding the position. 117, we're adding back. Putting the house position and the mediator.
Who's the last one, sorry?
114, 117. And then we have 123, 24, 25, 26, and 27. Because we're agreeing to take out the language that we had put in.
And one.
Oh, 128, sorry. It's just not one. So we agree with striking the language about rulemaking and the handbook requirements. I think we'll take that up next year.
Yeah.
But we're adding back the 135 and 136 because of adding those two positions with all those lines of effects. And then wait for line 146, updated Easters. I think those are all the sections. But we'll find out from. Right, Chris, we'll make sure we got, but those are all the ones I had. Are those pretty much what you had?
Yep.
Okay. So that was like 16 or 18. The new gray out sheet's gonna look greater.
Yeah.
And I think just for absolute clarity, there are some tweaks to those treasurer's numbers that we mentioned yesterday, so they will be the technical adjustments for finance and management in the treasurer's office. So they won't be the house board senate position, they will be different, but the total dollars don't change.
Right. Okay, so that's what we've got this morning.
Okay. Hopefully we'll have something. Back to the one.
Okay. And maybe some more things for you as well.
Okay.
Yeah.